Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving into one of those incredibly puzzling events that just leaves you scratching your head. An incident where an ordinary summer day turned into something straight out of a mystery novel. We're talking about the Hollinwell incident, a day when the air itself seemed to turn against hundreds of innocent people. Picture this, July 1980. A bright, cheerful summer morning in the quiet English village of Kirby in Ashfield. Hundreds of children, dressed in their uniforms, instruments gleaming, all gathered at the Hollinwell Showground for a marching band competition. Parents were cheering, judges were ready. The atmosphere was buzzing with excitement. Everything was calm, perfectly ordinary, just like any other joyful summer event. But then, just after sunrise, multiple witnesses started reporting something strange. A thin white haze. It wasn't smoke, it wasn't fog. Just a silent, low-hanging mist, slowly drifting over the field. Unnatural. No one really paid much attention at first, you know? Just a weird mist. Until the first child dropped. People thought maybe she fainted from nerves. Happens, right? But then another collapsed. And then another. Within minutes, dozens of kids began to sway, clutching their heads, instruments clattering as they fell to the ground. Children were vomiting, shaking uncontrollably. The cheers turned to screams, and panic erupted. Band leaders rushed to help, only for several of them to collapse too. Spectators who ran onto the field felt dizzy, disoriented. Parents were dropping. Even a police officer on duty fell to his knees. This wasn't just fear or mass panic spreading. People were passing out cold, without any warning at all. Ambulance crews arrived to a scene that looked like the aftermath of an invisible blast. The field was covered with collapsed bodies. Over 260 children and adults needed medical treatment. It was an absolute nightmare. Here's where it gets truly unsettling. When investigators tested the air, the soil, the water, they found absolutely nothing. No nerve gas, no pesticide traces, no industrial leak. Nothing. So, officials settled on an explanation: mass hysteria. But think about it. Hysteria doesn't make a police officer black out. Hysteria doesn't make children violently vomit in unison. And it certainly doesn't produce an unexplained white mist seen by so many people before anyone even collapsed. Some theories emerged. One local farmer claimed the government was testing an experimental aerosol in nearby military training grounds, and the wind carried it over. Others suggested a pesticide cloud from crop spraying, but again, no chemical residue was ever found. And here's a detail researchers often overlook. Animals in the area went completely silent moments before the collapses, almost as if they sensed something was approaching. After all that horror, dozens hospitalized, children traumatized, adults reporting lingering symptoms, the case was quietly closed. No culprit, no chemical, no official cause. Just forgotten. Even today, over 40 years later, no one can definitively say what drifted across that field that morning, or why the government was so quick to bury the investigation. So the question remains, was it a freak accident, an unknown natural phenomenon, or did something pass over Hollinwell that morning, something we were never meant to identify? What do you think happened? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this mysterious story as captivating as I did, please hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into the unexplained, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.